Welcome back, everybody. Airplane, Null, Goose. Yeah, it's me. Let me see here. Perfect. How's everybody doing? Nice Friday evening here in the United States. Let's see, got some XP token stuff here we're going to use. And unfortunately, those are strictly tied to the clock. You'll notice they're already ticking down. So we are going to jump right in. See what we can find. Pigeon, good to see you. 6-year hibernation, Null. Well, you don't have to do that, certainly. Certainly. DJ, good to see you. Let me move some things around here a little bit. There we go. Searching for a match. We're chewing into our time here, you know? Darn it. It's been a few days since I've played. Oh, goodness, look at that. We already got... That's max level. Oof. We're getting more and more here. Quinn, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Let's see here. We're waiting for more players. Tactical. Getting ready to go to a football game, Goose. All right, excellent. Optimum, welcome. Vanguard, yeah. I was streaming on launch day. Had a really good time with this. Had a really good time with this. And I streamed the whole campaign too, but my goodness, the audio on that. It was tough to play because of it being like loud and, well, very, very quiet and then suddenly loud. And that really came through in the replays as well. Let's see here. I've probably progressed a bit since you guys last saw. So we'll take a little bit of time here and explore some of the loadouts that I've got in place at this point. This is a very small map, and I suspect that we're going to have people just running around using throwing knives here pretty soon. Oof. Nope. Just running around anyway, though. I have maybe only played 3 maps, or 3, well, maybe 5. Goodness gracious. I don't know this map is what I'm saying. And obviously the other team is not really worried about capturing things so much as they are just running around shooting everybody.
Capturing Charlie.
Which is a good approach for them, make no mistake. Let's see if we can even find anybody. Ah, good. We captured a point. Excellent. My mistake. Looked over at chat for 1 second. Haven't seen anybody play Vanguard yet. Yeah, quite a bit of it here on my Twitch, if you get bored. Sorry, I'm a little bit winded right now. You can probably hear me hear me breathing a bit more than I normally would because the I hit the start stream button. Also just threw a grenade accidentally, as I do. And basically I hit the start stream button and realized I didn't have anything to drink, so I was going to be in a world of hurt. Yeah, you're exactly right. More people play for kills than they do for the objective in Call of Duty, and that, you know, part of the reason perhaps that, you know, I've skipped a lot of Call of Duties for a long time. Oh, we got a jammer. My little radar scope just went down here. So now I can't tell who's friendly and who's not. There we go. We've got the Sturmgewehr 44 with a silencer and some other perks here. Grip. I don't think we've got any special magazines on here. Ooh. That person did not see me come upstairs. That's good. Defend C. All right. Reload here for a second. Coffee, good to see you. Favorite mountain? I'm not sure that I understand the question. I don't know. Wolfie, good to see you. Oh, goodness. You see it? I just chucked a grenade. Oh, we got one. Oh, boy, he got me.
Losing objective able.
Oh, I stunned him. Somebody else got him. There we go. What do I need here? There we go. There we go. Oh, the point is below me. I actually did not even notice that. We need the supplies. There we go. I can refill my own. There's a not insignificant number of them below me. There we go. Warrior, you missed COD World War II? Well, this this has that arcadey feel, no doubt. And Optimum, glad you could catch the stream. Yeah, notifications. Frankly, I need to be better about like scheduling them and, you know, telling people about it and that sort of thing. But oh boy. Quinn, is Vanguard worth buying? You know, if you enjoy an arcadey, fast-paced shooter that is really, it's tight. I mean, the shooting and everything, the gameplay is very tight. Then yes, the story is nonsense. There is a part where you like fly an airplane and stuff, and that's just a travesty. But so, you know, I have really enjoyed it. I loved the multiplayer. I played the beta. Oops, I should have seen that. I should have seen that. We have got to get back in the building. I'm on fire. Great. That was lucky. You can see these footprints. That's one of the perks. You can see enemy footprints in red. Based on, like, they will be darker red the more recently they were made. Kind of a neat little perk. There we go. What are my numbers in Vanguard? Probably nothing good. We'll take a look at them here in a little bit. Ah, dang it. My own person got right in my way. I see you over there. Ah, dang it. Let's see here. Does it translate German for Nodak? Yeah, Wolfie. You know, I haven't called it the Stug 44 rifle for a while. You know, Sturmgewehr. I got that one. Let's see. I just hear explosions. There we go. Uh-oh. I hear dogs. The dog perk in this. Those dogs are... They're Tomahawk Cruise dogs is what they are. It's crazy. Oh gosh. There we go. Somebody else got him. Okay, I'll take that. There's a lot of terrain destruction going on up here with these barriers. Oh, we got a couple hits. I hear the barking. They're probably getting close. Nope, nope. Okay, all right. That's okay. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Going into the weekend here. Let's see. I couldn't decide tonight if I was going to do Tower 3D Pro, you know, air traffic control stream, or some sim airport just messing around. I've got some plans for my next sim airport video here. That is, don't worry, that series is far from over. That series with that airport and the ridiculousness of the airport authority is far from over. Stop sniping me. Oof, jeez. You can see how small this map is with how, you know, I've seen a couple of them spawn in, like, right in front of me. There we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Sometimes, ooh, man. Glide bomb got me. Glide bomb.
They're taking Able.
I'm receiving intelligence.
Oh, hey. Well, if they're gonna take Able, let's take Charlie.
Charlie, locked down.
Deal. The old flying quick snipe right there, quick scope. So that person was shooting for.
Capturing Baker.
There we go. My gosh. Already calling in intel, so I can't do it again.
That's it for the intel.
Grabbing supplies.
Okay.
Throwing an intel flood. Throwing stun grenade.
The one time I was trying to throw the grenade was when I accidentally reloaded. Okay, let's see. This is a lot closer match than it feels like it should be.
Capturing Able.
This person is chasing me. Yeah, there we go. Did they change the shotguns before release? You know, Warrior, I have not used the shotguns. I don't know.
They're taking Able.
Oof. 29 kills. I don't know if I'm going to be on the right side of a 1-to-1 kill-death ratio, though. I'll tell you that.
Able is lost.
Throwing a stunner.
Where?
Closing with Baker.
Okay. Oh, good. I didn't realize you could get up here.
They're taking Charlie.
Makes sense that we can, of course.
Enemy's got a glide bomb incoming. The enemy
Great.
push back.
You fell into the hole you
Yeah.
Securing Baker.
Able is lost, yeah. Where is he?
Securing
Send out a search party. Uh-oh. Well, there's my reload grenade issue.
Not much hope for this. We hold Charlie.
Some of these call-outs from our announcer guy, like, there's nothing we can do. We're way too terrible at everything. It's like, sorry, balls. Loading. Oof. Man. That was frenetic. Goodness gracious. All right, so like I said, we just kind of have to go Duga. Oh gosh. Wow. Wow, that was a lot of stuff right there. Team MVP. Nice. Gotta unlock that additional most time near enemies, most captures, and most multi-kills. Definitely multi-kills on this one. Let's see how we did. 34 and 23. Not bad, but look at that. 73 and 35. Goodness gracious. That is ridiculous. Stuka or nah? Stuka, undoubtedly. Communist Goose on here, it's just Nodak. And there is a squad. If you want to, let's see, where is that? Or a clan or whatever they call it. That's right. It's under social. That's right. Yeah, Roog's crew. You should. I'm unclear if I have to invite someone or what, but feel free to add me as a connection, and then I'll add you. Or I'll throw you an invite to this, and then it should be open for people to check out. But yeah, so anyway. Let's see here. Yeah, Stuka, absolutely. M2 Carbine, I don't recall. Let's see. Probably an assault rifle. Oh, I did unlock the bar. We'll definitely be using that. No, I don't think that it is. At least not right now. This is one of those things where there's going to be multiple seasons, and it's going to, you know, I'm just concerned that it's going to be toxic. Oh, match beginning. Good. Good, good. Let's see. Ooh, castle. That does not sound familiar. And I didn't pay attention to what... Oh, patrol, yeah. Alright, we got a silenced Tommy gun. We got a throwing knife as our kind of primary weapon. I'm sorry, our primary, like, lethal weapon. And then we've got... oh, we got one of them. We'll actually switch. I'm not too worried about being visible here, so... Mix it up to the bar. Browning automatic rifle. Boom. I just love that thump 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 of this gun. Actually what it sounds like in real life too. I've had the I've shot lots of guns in my day, and the bar, getting to shoot a bar was like bucket list. And I did. So love it.
They're watching me.
Yes, they are watching you. There were kind of a lot of them. Unfortunately, our team... I don't know that... I genuinely don't think I've played this map yet.
They're watching me.
From where? There we go. The real problem, though, is that... you know, every kill, basically, you gotta reload. You only got 20 round mags. At least to start. I'm guessing there'll be a perk or something. Whoops. Gosh dang it.
They have the patrol zone.
Okay, so we are 88. Alright. Our guys are just hanging out back here. That's cool. You see that yellow edge of the screen pop up. That means someone is looking at me. Kind of a neat little perk. And if you combine some of those like awareness perks like that one with the footsteps one and that sort of thing, you can really have incredible situational awareness. There you go. Oh, here they come.
Throwing a stunner. Watch it. They're watching me. They hit me.
I'm sure they are, but I don't see them. Oh no. Dang it. Dang it. AR-15 or AK. Cheney for me, probably the AK. I've never been a big fan of the AR weapon family, frankly. But I also talked about, you know, how the M14 was one of the greatest guns ever made on my A10 video. Got a lot of hate from a lot of sad, angry, you know, military people. That's okay. Sad, angry, alleged military people, I'll say. Internet gun experts were very upset with me for liking the M14.
They're watching me.
Good. I have more firepower than you, good sir. Where'd they go? We got somebody watching my back-ish, hopefully. Is it coming towards me? Sounds like a silenced bar right there. Ooh. Excuse me. Just offensive. Some level 52 guy right there. Got a heck of a lot more unlocks and perks and everything. I guess I haven't determined. I would imagine this has that skill-based matchmaking like most Call of Duties do. But I can't say for sure.
Contact to the patrol zone.
Ah, dang it. Dang it. Might just want to go with something a little bit higher rate of fire here. Although this is a good map for this gun because of how big it is. I mean, yeah, I shot 5 rounds into that cement right there first, but then we got the kill. So, worth it. Where is that sniper? Out of ammo. Box.
Supply box here. Grabbing supplies.
I don't even know how that happened. What? Gosh dang it.
They're watching me.
Well, that was something. That was something. Tree mounted box. I mean, that's the only way to really, you know, it's the best way to handle that. Ooh, that person definitely should have knifed me. Okay, we're gonna go with something with a little bit more firepower. Not the MG42, but another of the large machine guns, and this thing is really accurate. Takes a little while to, you know, get it up to your shoulder right now, but once it's there, you're gonna hit whatever you're looking at. Man, I did not realize how bad we were losing. Ooh. Yeah, it's a UFO. Big old machine gun. Round drum magazine on top of it. I didn't get either of those kills. That's alright.
Tossing stun grenade.
Whoops. Apparently I started reloading. Not intentional. I'm unclear what those are, that flare thing that people throw in there, but it does get you.
Supply box here. What goes around comes around.
As you use your operators, so like I'm using the Russian sniper right now, Polina I think was her name, you unlock like more voice call outs and highlight movements and that sort of thing. That's why, like, on day one, if you happen to watch all of the MVP highlights and whatnot, we're doing that. It was like a handgun. Just they smacked him with the handgun. Basically, they all had, you know, all of the highlight players did the exact same action, had the exact same face. I just got sniped. Yeah, I did. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's okay. We'll go back with the old breacher over here. And this does have two different types of kind of sights. It's got a scope and a
Mortars incoming. Get out.
uh-oh. We need to get down. It is not looking good for us. Oh, that guy's got the war machine or death machine. I can't remember what exactly that one was called. Ah, dang it. White phosphorus they're throwing. That could be. Could be. 4 numbers that go after your name. Goose, yeah, I'll take a look here. Just a second. I'm totally not familiar with, like, the BattleNet thing. Yeah, hey, I think I was, like, right around the corner from getting killed right there. The fishy has ended. Okay. Most multi-kills. Oof, yeah, see? Most time near allies. You know, if somebody really low ranked, well, no, that's a prestige. That person is prestige. All right, I'll vote for that person. How'd we do? 15 and what? 15 and 13. All right. Yes, we did get crushed. We absolutely got rocked, objects. Yeah, it happened. Let me see here. What do I even need here? I don't know. I don't know what I need to give you. Doesn't even tell me. Nope. Nope. Oh, here we go. 1444281, maybe? Something like that. 1444281. Arf? Arf Kitty, good to see you. There you go. There it is again. Omo, good to see you. I checked out your I want to say Gran Turismo, but the other car one. I checked out a couple of your streams. That is a pretty interesting story. I saw the part, Omo, where the sports car like fell backwards out of some sort of amalgamation between a C-130 and a whatever the European, that big Airbus cargo plane is. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Goose? All right, excellent. I don't doesn't look like I have it yet. But anyway, yeah, we'll check that out. Yeah, the A300. There you go, Wolfie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it did look like a C-130, but the nose was too long. But it was using C-130J flat blades, but like the nose was shaped like the A300. It was really something. It was a sight to behold. That's for sure.
All right, patrol again here.
I can't wait. We got a new patrol zone available.
This map, there ends up being a lot of people sprinting around with submachine guns and knives, throwing knives. We'll see how long it takes for that to develop here.
We're in the lead.
Oops. Oof. Dang. Yeah, 4-prop like a C-130. Exactly, yeah.
Patrol zone's up for grabs.
Yeah, that thing was... It was an interesting aircraft doing a, an interesting drop of an interesting vehicle in an interesting game. To be fair, though, that game is gorgeous. Forza. That's what it was. Thank you. Oh, all right. We're going to go ahead and...
They're driving us back.
Let me remember what we need to do. The shadows on this map are something that will get you. They're not the only thing that will get you, but they are a part of it.
Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Oh, I got him with the throwing knife. And throwing knife to the chest. All right. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what, I never really use like the jammers. Like I rarely unlock them. I never have them as part of my kit. But look at my mini map right now. Like that jammer is a really big deal when you use it right. Ooh. I don't know what that was. Grenade launcher? What? Oh, no. Okay. All right, that's okay.
Patrol zone's up for grabs.
Oops. Oops, dang it. I forgot, I don't have my... That little shot that I just gave myself there is a self-healing benefit. A syringe, basically. Okay, we gotta get on the point here. That guy right there that was just madly running at our player, flying through the air.
Hostile recon.
That has been my experience on this map. Gosh dang it. There's some sniper out here looking at us. Oh, and up there. That's a good spot. I didn't even know you could get up there. And he's still up there. Whew, that was ugly.
Hostile dogs in the zone.
Gibby, I enjoy the multiplayer. I'm not good at it. Like, I haven't played Call of Duty in a long time. Yeah, I have to tell you that I'm not good at it after I just, after I'm getting wrecked repeatedly. But no, I really enjoy it. Like,
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the
how
sky.
great this game feels compared to, like, how broken I'm sure Battlefield is going to be is, it's just not, it's not a good look for Battlefield 2042. And I'm excited about Battlefield 2042, but it is not gonna run well. Why are we all spawning We need to spread out. We're getting herded into one portion of the map
Patrol zone
based on the movement of the patrol zone. I hear the dogs. Are they ours? Oof. Well, looks like that dog was definitely not ours.
incoming bomb. Clear out.
Hopefully us being in here will be enough for that bomb not to get us.
Sweeping the sector.
Oof. Good grenade there. Yeah. Yeah, Gibby, exactly. If you're not a tryhard, this is still a very fun game. At least in my experience. I mean, I also was playing on day one, like at launch. And so I didn't really get exposed to much of the toxicity in terms of skill-based matchmaking, you know, put me against a level 55 in my first match or anything like that. That's okay. Optimum, thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. This will, of course, be uploaded over to the Stream Archive playlist on YouTube eventually, so...
Hostile bombers inbound.
Uh-oh. Those bombers are a big deal. There we go. I definitely did not kill that guy. There we got him. Ooh. Good shot. Good shot by that guy. Yep. Yep. There's the bomber. Bunch of 500-pound bombs for little old me. I just don't even know. Ugh. Let's see, we're just back down here. We're all spawning in the same place where they've got us herded into a corner. This is not good. This is... Except we didn't have eyes there for a long time.
Patrol zone's up for grabs.
There's one of them. Ooh. Oh, well, there you go. Those shotguns still got some power, that's for sure. Heck of a lot more than anything my Thompson could throw down. Ah, dang it.
Hostiles took the control zone.
Well. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was assertive. Even the sound of that thing will get you. Man. Their jammer.
The lead's ours. Hold on to it.
Oh, wow, we got the lead? My goodness. That is not thanks to me in any way. Oh, up above. You're kind of a try-hard goose. All right, well, probably watching my streams of it then are painful. I apologize. Thanks for sticking around, though.
Not in the air. Spies in the sky.
I am far from a try-hard on these. Now, DCS? Sometimes. Sometimes in multiplayer, particularly guns-only dogfights, I have been known to try hard. There we go. Oof. Should have checked the corner the other way. That's all right. That is okay. The old kill-death ratio on this one, not going to be great. I mean, none of them have been great, but, you know. I previously mentioned that I'm happy if it's a better than 1-to-1 kill-death ratio.
They have the patrol zone.
Great. Hostile dogs. I got quite a few hits on him right there. Ah, jeez. That's the problem with this type of gun with a silencer and whatnot. It really has a range damage drop-off. A drop-off damage at range. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Oops. Just need to reload, please. Oh, man. Let's see. Wow. That was, questionable.
It's all over now.
Okay. Oh, they just did our whatever it was, counter spy plane or something. My gosh. Us leading this is in spite of me, frankly. My team is so good that they managed to win this even though they had me on the team.
Right, rest up.
Kudos to them. Whew. Death Wish. Play the game. Oh, just the final kill. There's the bar. I like it. I like it. King? Welcome. Yeah, definitely not going pro. Not at all. Most headshots for somebody ranked number 3? You're getting my vote. Welcome to the game. Good job. Good job. That's awesome. With the heavy carry. Yeah, oh, I gotta look. Hang on. How bad was my carry here? 18 and 26. Pretty darn. Not good. Not good. Oh. Some battle pass tier or something or other. I don't even know. I don't even know. By golly. Look at that. Accept it. And we'll throw... We'll go, bam. There you go. Whoever Shaggy was just got the invite to the clan, and then when that person joins, then the clan should just be searchable, and it's just called Rogue Crew, if anybody's... Rogue's Crew, excuse me. Rogue's Crew, if anybody's interested. So, feel free to join. Looked like it was capped at 100 people, though. Kind of surprising. Let's see here. 21 minutes left on those. Good. Good, good. You don't even own Call of Duty King. Hey, good for you. You know, there is it has its moments, undoubtedly. Oh, that reminds me, I should try and we'll gunsmith the BAR a little bit here. I don't want slower aim down sight speed. Aiming stability, weapon swap quickness. I'll definitely do that. No more. I need to get a different kind of stock option here. -1 aim down sight speed. Oh, I need the aim down sight speed. It's going to be it. Got to leave in 10 minutes, Goose? No problem. No problem. I mean, that's totally fine. I wasn't going to squat up anyway. I was just throwing you the invite so that you could join whenever you get a chance. No worries there at all. Oh, we unlocked something else. Oh, throwing knife thermite. That must be what everybody's been chucking that I've been getting set on fire with. Some thermite to go with our bar seems like a good idea. Oh. Rare blast from the past. What is this? It costs something. Like I'm very unclear like on how this stuff works. Oh, $9 of course. For a reticle, a charm. No, we're not doing any of that. Let's see here. 1911. Have we gotten... Oh, we got launchers. Oh, we got the Panzerschreck and the bazooka. Particularly in multiplayer, there's literally no enemy vehicles. So I just can't imagine why... Well, I mean, you could do something ridiculous, I'm sure. I guess you could probably use them to shoot down the spy planes or something, I guess. So that's okay. Thermite tastes good, Bismarck. You doing okay, man? You all right? Let's see here. Dauntless. Immune to movement reducing effects. Oh, interesting. Undetectable while moving by spy plane. See, look at this. We're just stuck in looking for a match. Meanwhile, our perk, like time zone or time things, keep ticking down. That stinks. That really stinks. Oh well. You'll also notice that I, of course, I mute the other players. I leave the voice chat on
Patrol. Defend the objective.
sometimes when I play just alone, but it always ends up being kind of toxic. I really do like this scope. Well, it's more of a sight, really, but. Where'd he go? I saw somebody go running by. Let's crack some doors here, make people wonder. Well. Okay.
Hostile recon in the air.
Close this door and hopefully hear him coming.
We got an empty patrol zone.
Oh. Shoot. Haven't been doing good because you ran out of thermite and lead paint.
Patrol zone secure.
Yeah, I get it.
They have the patrol zone. Patrol zone secured.
Ah, dang. COD has some amazing maps. Yeah, I particularly... I mean, it's been years since I've played, so who knows, but I really do enjoy many of the maps this year. I feel like that was targeted for me. I'm not even the person in the zone. I'm the person getting shot. Ridiculous. I don't even understand what just happened. Oof.
Hostiles took the patrol zone.
That is one of the benefits where if you have people who are talking, you know, you can say, hey, you know, you look behind us, I'll look in front. Bismarck, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Good luck with the thermite shortage.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Okay, it's right over there. We got clapped last time. I saw him. I saw you. They must be in all the other buildings, which is why we keep spawning in that one.
Got an enemy glide bomb on the way.
Really good chance it's coming for me. Yep.
Hostile recon in the air.
If you're outside, those glide bombs are gonna get you. Now they've got hostile recon.
I can't move. Fire is too heavy.
Oof. By golly. Let's see.
Enemy care package inbound.
Tossing grenade.
Got somebody.
Enemy bombers.
Uh-oh. We need to not be outside if they're enemy bombers. Yep. Oh, we got shot anyway. That's good. Our team is not doing a good job of, well, anyway. Uh-oh. The bomber just flew right over us. Whew. All right.
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
Way to go. Keep holding it.
Hostiles took the patrol zone.
I don't know. Good. Another bombing run. Excellent. Do I know the difference between dogfight sparrows and regular sparrows? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Wolfie, so I guess not. Uh-oh.
Hostile recon in the air.
There we go.
In the sky. Patrol zone secured.
Got the supplies.
Just about all we can do to live even a little bit for a little bit of time. And even that's iffy. I saw him. But as you're all learning, me seeing somebody is not the same as me being able to successfully cap them. Quite the opposite, indeed. Gosh. Zone is securely occupied by our team for, 2.5 minutes. And then I get there and just
Hostile recon in the air.
insta-killed
Eyes in the sky. Patrol zone secured.
through the trees. I don't even... Another rank up on that weapon. Good. Concerned somebody's going to spawn over there, come running around that corner. Well. Ah, okay. Sparrow missiles. See, I thought you were talking about the birds, Wolfie. You never know. Hey, we can get out that way. All right.
We have the lead. Keep it up.
Ah, at least I saved some. Saved someone else on my team from getting shot at for just a little while.
Supply box ready.
Oof, man. Look at that slam just out in the middle of everything shooting us.
Took the patrol zone.
That's
Hostile
okay.
recon in the air. Spies in the sky. Double kill.
Incoming grenade.
Enemy glide bomb incoming. Lead is lost. Fight back.
Ooh. Those glide bombs get you while everybody's outside like that. Lead is lost. Oh man. Yeah, we were in the lead there, weren't we? Somebody's got to look. Somebody's got to look this way.
Need defense at the patrol zone.
Well done. Felt the pain there. Felt the pain. I will attempt to cover the rear. Perhaps
Hold the zone. We have
sometimes. Oof. Dang.
hostiles took the patrol zone.
Not great. 94.
Patrol zone secured. Hostiles strafing.
Ooh, boy. there
Patrol zone.
were two of them over there. Uh-oh. Hey. That person's just objectively running the wrong way.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
I saw him. I thought somebody else was shooting at him. That's okay. Trying to get on the point. You know, I think one of my biggest problems with like my approach to Call of Duty,
Patrol zone is ours.
and it's embarrassing, but I assume that my teammates are like, you know, scanning ahead of them and covering areas. Maybe, you know, delivering suppressing fire. And it's just foolish is what it is.
You managed to
I feel like we might have gotten credit for the kill. Ginda. Oh yeah, this guy had a ton of kills. Yep, that happens. How dare I have faith in my teammate? I know. Oh, I got most captures. Wow. Most time near enemies, most multi-kills. You never vote for yourself. There we go. And nobody else does either. Good, yeah, multi-kills. Good for Pain. Playing on PlayStation and level 8. Good for that guy. Or that person. That person. MVP animations. Yeah, Gibby, you can unlock some, but it's only like 2. Let's see here. You go to customize. I could change kind of, you know, the clothes that she's. Oh yeah, hey, we're actually gonna switch. We're gonna go to bolt action. Can change her quips, finishing moves. You can change and unlock stuff, but then the highlight. Yeah, here we go. So pistol whip is what everybody does, but we have this one. And then there are others for some of the other people as well. I think I've got one for her unlocked. I think the different animation unlocks at level 5. So, what is this? Oh, that's just her. No, thank you. Skip. That was her, like, background story preview sort of thing. Yeah, Gibby, I think a lot of people think it's just that. I don't know which map we're on here. What do we got?
domination. Hold your
King. I mean, I guess you could say that.
win. Capturing Charlie.
I had family fight in World War II and all that sort of thing. So, I mean, I'm
Charlie.
obviously interested in the history and the, you know,
The lead's ours.
dog fights and combat and that sort of thing.
Losing objective Baker.
I am not. Ooh, wow.
Losing objective Baker.
Jim, good to see ya. Good to see ya. I need to add some more of those. I'm sorry. I meant to do that.
Taking Baker. They're taking Baker.
Yep. Oh, we reversed that on him.
Losing objective Charlie. Hostile
Great.
recon in the air.
They're behind us.
Spies in the sky. Charlie is overrun.
Oh. Dang it. Well, let's see here. Yeah, 28 meters. Somebody got in it.
We've done
Yeah,
it,
okay.
Losing objective Baker.
My old friend.
Baker is lost.
Thanks, Jim. You know, I had, what was it? It was like the sad Titanic flute was one of the sound effects for a while.
Spies in the sky.
And on Twitch, that triggered a copyright strike. I had to remove it. Ooh, wow. But, you know, Hello Darkness, my old friend doesn't. You know, like, what the heck?
Closing with Able.
Oh, that guy just spawned by me.
Losing objective
Uh-oh.
Charlie.
Ooh, goodness.
Charlie is overrun.
Everybody comes sliding around those corners.
They're taking Able.
Except for me, of course.
Enemy controls it all. Take that ground.
Oof, goodness gracious. Yeah, you've got a few seconds where you can kind of avoid it, but Twitch is surprisingly
Charlie.
unreasonable with their copyright stuff. It's a huge pain. That person had a kill streak. Oh.
Losing objective Charlie.
Yeah, carrying the MG42, but it doesn't matter.
Objectives secure. Dig in.
Still, I don't think I've ever been over here before. Interesting. Alright, just rooftop.
They're taking Able. Taking Charlie.
There you
Baker
go.
is overrun.
Uh-oh. See.
Tossing grenade.
Grenade didn't even make it in the window. You have to be really, really close to those points too. I don't know where I was being shot from. I could. Oh, okay, all right. YouTube is worse than Twitch for copyright? Not in my experience. YouTube, you have like, you can contest and that sort of thing, and Twitch is just like, hey, that's one strike. We're taking down your video. Good luck. You only get 3, and then we delete your channel. Like, well, I'll tell you, in my limited, you know, kind of part-time experience, YouTube is much easier to work with than Twitch is. And, you know, I don't know. Somebody like me looking for ease of use, you know, that is a big deal.
Capturing Charlie.
Still over there?
They're overpowering us. Take those positions.
You fell into the hole you dug yourself.
Round's almost over. Time
Oh gosh. A guy just calmly pulled up his 30 millimeter, 30 caliber, water-cooled machine gun.
enemy death machine coming up. Losing
Yes,
objective
we
Baker.
do. Another one though? I mean... yeah, that was... Rest in pieces right there.
Hostile Goliath on the crawl.
Shot through my friend to get that kill. Well, my ally, anyway. Let's see.
Hostile recon.
Right when I start putting down that ammo box. Can't Can't take the time to help anybody.
Capturing Able.
When you can take
Good thing that guy went in for the knife kill. Goodness gracious.
It's all over now.
I don't know how many kills we just got with that guy. Oh, dang.
Closing with Baker.
Did not get it reversed in time. There is a way you can reverse those. I mean, I did it earlier, but I'm not totally sure what the requirements are. If it's a button prompt that I've just managed to hit.
Spies in the sky.
Ooh, fast mags for the MG42.
Lost.
That'll be interesting. Oh, dang it.
Objective Able.
Wow, that was brutal. Well, let's see here.
Taking Charlie. Got an enemy glide bomb on the way. We dug in at Baker.
Come on. No, it's so close to getting the cap.
They're
Gosh
taking
darn it.
Baker.
See people like that, you just run right past. You can capture things a lot faster if there's more than one person on them, guys. But don't worry, I got this.
Enemy controls it all.
Perfect.
Take that ground.
Gosh. Yeah, King. Absolutely. That's the face cam.
Baker. Closing with Baker.
Ugh, goodness gracious. Ugh.
They're taking Able.
Oop,
Stun grenade out.
Capturing
a heck of a
Baker.
throw.
That brings me back to life.
Able is lost.
Man. Oh, wow.
Capturing Charlie.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Losing
I have
objective
not-
Baker.
Even used one of those little things yet, but I've been killed by them a few times.
Losing objective
They're
Baker.
kind of hard to kill. It takes a rather large number of bullets.
I can't move. Fire's so heavy.
Baker is lost.
We got the savior. That's good. Happy to help. In as much as I do help. Not much. Not much at all. One of these days,
Almost over. Say goodnight. Losing
we're gonna do like
Charlie.
a pacifist play. Like, how can we do in one match without
They're overpowering us. Take those positions.
that was unnerving. That guy just sprinting at us
Charlie.
without using our main weapon. Like,
Enemy death machine inside.
only
What the hell?
only knives or something like that. That'll be only knives and only like ammo boxes and capturing points and that sort of stuff. Bismarck, yeah, those are our real dogs. You got it. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen that one before. Most time near allies, most headshots, and most captures. We'll go headshots. Go for the lower ranking person when I can. When I can. Just popped my neck and like forgot who I was for a second. Wouldn't surprise me if the audio picked up that one. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh yes, I wanted to see how we did. Oh, better than I thought we would, actually. That's okay. Let's see here. I wanna mix this up a little bit. We'll What I've done is I've filtered it, so it's just the 2 game modes that I really do enjoy, Domination and Patrol. You can do a lot more, but I'm not interested in that. And then, like, you can pick your pacing, which has to do with the size of the maps and the number of the people. We'll go ahead and just go all. But still only Patrol and Domination. Let's see here. Bismarck wanting to buy one of the dogs. Nope, absolutely not. I summoned your cat, King. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I think we might still have some tokens. Double XP token for 30 minutes. Oh, I don't care about any of that. Decoy. This is an interesting little map. Oh, good. And it's already ongoing. Try this one again. Oh, Patrol. Oof. We got a few... Oh, yeah, the bar. We even got a few hits on that guy. Oh, he got reloaded fast. Good for him. Sweet revenge. The good thing about the knife is if you accidentally throw it, you can pick it back up.
Hostiles took the patrol zone. Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Okay.
Need defense at the patrol zone. New intel ready for report.
Let's see.
Allied airstrike coming in hot. Marking hostile location. Recon mission ready. Find the bastards.
Oof. Okay. Did not get the recon called in. There we go.
Recon airborne. Eyes up. Friendly mortar fire coming.
Oh. Sometimes it's just about being at the right place at a lucky time, you know. Overkill unlocked. We can have 2 main weapons.
New intel ready
Oof.
for report.
We got a few of them. Not enough. And we are wildly losing, so my kills don't really matter here, unfortunately. Unless we're competitive. All the kills that I've got don't matter. What's up with the trees in the background? This whole thing is fake. Like, the intent is that this city looks fake. So they're made out of, like, fake camouflage. Or, well, they're made out of camouflage. They're fake trees. I don't know what any of that was. It was alarming.
Patrol zone is out.
15 meters in closing. Somebody behind me.
Spies in the sky.
I still love how the guns are acrobatic, though. Some things just never get old, you know. Whoa! Rather large number of them in there.
They're sending mortar shells.
Uh-oh. We need to get inside if they're sending mortars. Where are they seeing me from? All y'all. Oh. Below me. Yeah, they had a. We're just letting them get comfortable in the lead.
Coming up.
Great.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Yep, I saw the bombs.
New intel.
There we
ready
go.
for report.
3.5 days later. I don't want the knife. Go back to your gun. There we go. Oh. Bismarck taking off. You got to get up early tomorrow, man. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Spies inbound.
I missed
Hostile
what
recon in the air.
what type of strike that was they were calling in. Oof. 33 to 200. Perfect. Play of the game, huh? Oh. Throwing knife, yeah, I'm telling you. Those throwing knives will get you. I like that one. High score, most multi-kills, or most eliminations. Wow. Level 6 had a high score, had the high score. All right. Good for that person. Cool. Oh, wait a second. I thought it said I did not think that said level 54 when I voted for that person. I don't know. Do I play Nintendo games? What do we got? Armor plates we can put in. Deployable cover. There's the jammer. That jammer is a difference maker. We're gonna try using that jammer. Nintendo games. I don't know. It's been years since I played like Mario or anything like that. I've never played any of the Animal Crossings. Although I did love Stardew Valley. I'm not opposed to those types of games. I just haven't played them. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, great. This map again. Real small and fast. We are gonna go probably with the breacher again here. And its domination, so it is gonna go fast.
This will be intense. I hope you came prepared. They're taking Baker.
We got a grenade out. We got somebody with it. All right.
Taking Charlie.
Ooh. Boy, this is
Taking Able.
not a great time. Not a great map to have like difficulty getting up the stairs, okay?
Baker.
I shot one in the head, blew one up with the grenade. I don't even know what to make of any of that. Where are they? Are they all just spawning inside right now?
Closing with Charlie.
This is good. This person knows what they're doing.
Charlie, locked down. New intel, ready for report. Recon, sweeping the sector. Allied call the bombing run. Incoming. Friendly, sending a glide bomb.
Oh, man.
Calling an intel flight.
Good. Okay, we got them jammed right now, too.
Recon mission ready. Find the bastards. Allies calling a mortar barrage.
Reconnaissance in the air.
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
I saw him, but I don't anymore. There we go. I need ammo. Anybody? Anybody around here got an ammo crate for us? All right, there we go. There we go. Wolfie, no plans. No plans.
Capturing Charlie.
Let's see. There we go. I mean, it's a little hectic with the mortars. I won't lie. I won't lie.
New intel, ready for report. Charlie is ours.
Man.
They're taking Charlie.
This is just a really nice little gun. The old Sturmgewehr. We are gonna need to go pick up someone else's gun here pretty soon. Oh, there we go. These people are not paying a lot of attention to me for whatever reason. Ooh, and we got the death machine. Ooh.
Capturing Charlie. Recon sweeping the sector. Friendly mortar fire coming.
Ooh. I don't even understand what's happening over there, but it's bright. Oops. Yeah, it's not ready just yet. Oh gosh. A fellow person? Good to see you.
Closing with Baker.
This is a really great spot if you can get up here with someone watching your back, or a group of people up here that are all kind of aware that there are other ways to get up here. This is a great spot.
Closing with Able.
Okay. Cap and Able, good. Thought that was a person. Whoa, excuse me. Still not sure where that person came from. This is Vanguard. Call of Duty Vanguard. Clinus. Good to see you. And it's the newest Call of Duty that like just came out. I don't know, last week, week and a half ago. I seem to be stuck. What is happening?
Able is lost.
There we go. Keep forgetting that I still have the old heavy.
They're taking Able.
There we go.
Capturing Baker.
Jammer. We got 12 rounds left on this gun. Ooh. Got a little bit of.
We've taken all objectives. Hold those
Oh,
positions.
wow. Man, that jammer. I certainly perceive that this has gone better with the jammer helping us out. Whoa.
Baker is lost.
Person had a Big old bulletproof shield on their back. Is that a bad guy? Just very confused right now.
They're taking Charlie. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
She's going to need a top-up.
Oof. Ouch.
Incoming bomb. Clear out.
They're coming back. Swalo got a triple kill.
Allies sending goods your way. Losing objective Charlie.
Oof.
The enemy has total domination. Push back. Closing with Charlie.
Perfect.
Placing jab.
Hostile
Jammer
recon in the
activated.
air. Spies in the sky.
Now we just gotta capture some points. Oh. Oh, hey, that one person's on fire at least. Behind their little deployable cover shield. Oof. We might just end up losing this.
Friendly glide bomber incoming.
Man. Wow. That was a heck of a shot to have gotten me as I ran through there. Swalo's been holding down that corner for a while. Which is that's a good place. Good spot.
Stun grenade out.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Ah, come on. This is a really good battle.
Closing with Charlie.
They've got at least a couple people who are excellent. Oh, that person just spawned. Spawned and was looking at me.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
And we will jam it shortly.
They're taking Charlie.
Oop. Did not see that person up there.
Allied glide bomber on the way.
That brings me back to life.
There we
Jab
go.
deployed.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Had to wait for the reload, no big deal.
Able is lost. New intel ready for report.
Intel only benefits me, but the recon plane
Round is
helps everybody on my team.
recon mission ready. Find them.
There we go. 5 rounds left. Handgun? Ah, dang it. A fellow person, I'm doing all right. How are you? Glad you could make it. Looking forward to the weekend, I'll tell you that. It's fall here in the United States, and so it's getting a lot cooler.
Hold your ground.
I'd rather be cold than hot any day, so this is my kind of temperature right now. Okay. Play the game. What do we got? Nice. With the Thompson. Nope. Alright, that might just have been the last kill. I don't know. Oof. Multi-kills. Highest kill-death ratio, basically, and most captures. This is really good. This is a good group. I'd have to say multi-captures if push comes to shove there. 4 a.m. for you, person? My goodness. Wow. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. I don't even know what all this is. Okay, how'd we do on that? 44 and 22. All right, good. Man, that whole mission was just a bloodbath. Look at that. Oh, okay, there were 3 Suelos. All right. All I saw was that Suelo was holding down that corner. I didn't realize. Tactical peanut, tactical potato. I like it. You slept yesterday, person. That's good enough. What did we unlock that's new here? A mortar barrage. Toss a flare canister to mark an area for repeated mortar fire. Interesting. I might try that. Swap out the intel. The intel doesn't help me a whole lot. I'd rather have the spy plane that helps everybody. We'll try this and see how it goes. And then death machine. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We do have the dogs unlocked if we wanted to use them. A firebombing run. Local informants. Reveals the location and direction of all enemies on the map. Oh, wow. Counter spy plane. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. That's a big one. That is a big one. Ugh. I missed the map again, so I don't know if I need a big... Oh, okay. See, look at this. Anybody gonna take the time to cap this stuff or no? Because it's sort of a big deal. Anybody? It's literally the point of this game mode? No? Okay. Wow, good throw with that Molotov.
Capturing Baker.
I feel like... Ooh. Not even sure what happened right there.
They're watching.
This is not going to be my best gun for this mission. In fact, we're just going to go ahead and swap back to the old MG42. It was this gun on this map that was like very much, you know, this is the game for me.
Closing with Baker.
Oh, I absolutely sawed off that guy's legs through that thing, though. I could tell you that for sure. I would love to try and get a glide bomb through this window sometime. It wouldn't surprise me if you can, but I have not seen it. Have not seen it done.
Hostile recon in the air.
Oof. Whoa, goodness gracious. Gore up in here. And again. Oh. Sniper rifle? Was that? Oh, he must have swapped.
That brings me back to life.
Okay.
Placing jammer.
Oh, okay, so the jammer has an area of effect. Alright. I did not notice that last time. Last match. I should be dropping that right in the middle of everything. And I will next time.
Heads up, enemy glide bomb coming in hot.
Uh-oh, it's gonna see me. It sees me. Ooh, alright.
Gammon bomb.
Excuse me. There we go. No. Oh, dang.
Baker is ours.
Where?
Hostile recon.
Whoa. Oh, got me with the throwing knife. Yikes. really don't like the inside the building gameplay. It is just a little bit too hectic for me sometimes.
They're taking Able.
Shocking.
Able is overrun.
Oh. Is that iron sights? No. Wow. Okay. Good shooting.
Recon airborne. Eyes up.
Okay, we'll drop the jammer.
They're taking Baker.
Placing jam.
Baker is overrun.
Oof. Shot through a couple of them. Yeah. Whoa.
Able locked down.
Yeah, you get shot in the arms and legs and everything, and just quick shot from a syringe and you're good to go. There's nothing left of my appendages but that syringe, by golly.
They're taking Able.
Oof. Do I like heavy weapons for games like this? You know,
Eyes up.
it just depends. Like, if it's super fast-paced, no. Because even this, it takes a long time to get it up to your shoulder.
They're taking
But if there is, like, a good opportunity to actually, you know, mount the weapon and have people behind you, you know, defending and that sort of thing, then yeah, absolutely.
taking Baker. Heads up. Enemy glide bomb coming in hot.
Well, it's going to be able to see me then. Oh, good. All right. He definitely could have seen me if he wanted to.
The round is almost gone. Turn the tide.
Throwing stun grenade.
No, no, don't reload. There we go. By golly.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky. They're taking Charlie.
Are they still?
Heads up.
Oh.
Enemy glide bomb coming in hot.
Yeah, just ignore me over here. Don't worry about me, Mr. Glide Bomb. Good.
Placing jammer.
I don't even know what happened right there.
Taking Able.
There we go. Might be too late for this particular match, but people trying to
Recon in the air.
people trying to capture things is always good.
Capturing Able.
Let's see.
Enemy's got a glide bomb incoming. We hold Able.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Losing objective Charlie.
Hell Let Loose, Smobird. Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. I have not played it.
Charlie is lost. Capturing Baker.
Oh. Wow.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
That was impressive.
Securing Charlie.
Good.
Losing objective Able. Able is lost.
Gosh.
Securing
My goodness. Smobird, it's more real. It's a more realistic shooter. Rice Potato, thanks for the follow. Welcome. And I do apologize for the distinctly average at best gameplay.
losing objective Able. Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Oh, yeah, just hiding behind the bar. Hiding behind the bar.
We hold Baker. They're taking Charlie.
Wow, that guy was wound up to get me before I...
Recon aloft. We got
I was supposed to have recon.
hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Yes, they do. Let's get in here and drop a jammer then, by golly. Did we get it down? Did we get the jammer down? Nope. Shoot. We'll go up on the roof and drop it.
Jammer deployed.
Losing objective
Perfect.
Able.
Throwing grenade.
Well, what a terrible bounce that grenade took. There you go.
Got an enemy war machine coming up.
Uh-oh.
Closing with Baker. Recon airborne. Eyes up.
Not sure. All right. I like it. Rice Potato, got your first solo last week. All right. Good for you. Fan of the channel. I appreciate it. What kind of aircraft are you doing your flight training on? A fellow person? No.
Closing with Charlie.
That is not the case.
Skill always revitalizes.
Capturing Baker. Round is almost done.
Anybody? Yep.
Closing with Baker.
We are almost done. That's okay. Plane was lighter. Your flares. Oops. Flares a little differently. Beechcraft Sport. Interesting.
They're taking Baker.
Oof. There we go. I can't even visualize one of those. I'll have to look it up after I get done with this. Well, that's excellent. Congratulations on your first solo.
Losing objective Baker.
Boy. That is excellent.
Sweeping the sector. I'm pinned down.
Bounced it every time. Let's see. It wasn't nervous, but you left unsaddled. Plane was lighter. Did your flare-ups well, but it's something you struggle with. But as soon as the speed gun's low, it's supposed to, it just dropped. Now you stall onto the ground. That's the best type of landing. One of the things that I did in my very first flight training was I struggled with flares a little bit, and so, oh man, it's just violent. Much of my, oh geez, all right, we'll take the lowest ranked person here. I did no flap landings. I did no flap landings for a long time. Yeah, let's see here, person. Hang on, wait. Let's see here. There we go. Bam. There it is. There it is. And the answer is no, by the way. Oh, we got some AK looking thing here we've just unlocked. Let's see. What loadout am I just really not using at this point? Yeah, this one. Oh, no, I want a different weapon. AS-44, huh? Fast firing full auto. But it's worse. Okay, slightly better firepower. I don't know. It looks like it's worse than the Stormgewehr 44 in almost every way. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ah, shoot, I forgot to check my match summary on that one. It would not have been good. Oh, good. Patrol on this map. This is a fun one. I'll go ahead and try it with this.
Patrol. Dig in and hold
General
your
speeds are higher than 172.
Push
Oh,
overs
great.
this time.
Rotate speed and landing speed and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's excellent. I can't even visualize this airplane, so... Wow, I had the drop on them, and I think I injured at least 2 of them, but, you know. Hopefully I'll get credit with an elimination. I don't know if you've noticed that language. You don't get credited with kills, you get credited with eliminations. It's not your kill to death ratio, it's your eliminations to death ratio. Where you guys at? Hey guys, how you doing?
Small vengeance.
There we go.
Find the bastards. Double kill. Patrol zone's up for grabs.
I thought that I reset my... Oh, okay, no.
Reconnaissance in the air.
Shoot, it wasn't...
Eyes up.
It wasn't the recon that I wanted.
Patrol zone.
It was... Well, maybe it was. Yeah, recon is what I wanted. I'll have to look at how these perks are set up, because I thought that was 4 kills to get the recon plane, but I think I just got it in only 3. I don't understand. I don't understand things about stuff. Story of my life as a dad, I'll tell you that. There you go. Took us a minute to reload here. Okay, we gotta get in here and do some things.
We got eyes.
Jammer deployed.
Oop, dang it. Whoa, goodness gracious. The golden sniper rifle here with an infrared sight? Are you serious? I don't know about any of that. That was crazy. That's what I think of you ridiculous sniper people. Probably could have stood to reload a little bit faster. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, tactical dinner plate right here. Vaguely tactical, to be fair. Let's see. Tomorrow on the channel, we'll have the next Valkyria Chronicles 4 going live, the full playthrough. And I think I'm also going to post the enlisted stream that I did on here to the YouTube archive playlist. I got accepted into the Gaijin partner program for enlisted as well. So that'll be fun. Check that out a little bit. Well, I've already checked it out a little bit, but I'll be posting that video, and I might try and stream tomorrow. We'll see. Jammer. Cool.
Care package coming for you.
See, we're spawning on the complete other end of the map right now, and it's not a big map.
The zone. We're losing.
Fighter's too heavy.
Chupacabra, how you doing? Is that his name? Something like that.
Patrol zone is out.
Nope. Oof. Love the absent talking. Yeah, the Valkyria Chronicles 4 play. I mean, frankly, most of my channel is just good for absent talking, you know? Like, whatever. It all works. Where are we going?
Control zone secured.
28 to 185. We have not been overly successful in terms of
They have the patrol zone.
team success today. Or individual for that matter, but goodness knows I'm not a individual achiever.
Glide bomber on the way.
I don't even know. Whew, that was rough. That was rough.
That didn't go as planned.
Wolfie, yeah, I mean, I would definitely do it if the opportunity presented itself. They don't. Yeah, this was the, I'm the next one to die. Yeah.
Fire is too heavy.
I don't even understand. I don't even understand. My goodness. Jabba the Hunt. Blood Rain. Highest elimination to death ratio. Yeah, we'll go. Wow, wait a second. This guy's level 1? We'll go with that person. Glass is. Oh, we're talking about. Yeah, the gauges. Yeah, I learned on Steam. I much prefer Steam gauges. That's okay. Joining the Canadian military training program. Military planes that are in service. Can't go wrong with the A-10, but I honestly don't know if Canadian's flat. Let's see. AC-130 pilot, rice potato. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, AC-130, well, C-130s just generally shake, like really, really bad. And the AC-130, yeah. It, you know, obviously when it's shooting, it kicks sideways. It's, it's really a sight to see, though, if you ever get the opportunity to see one of those things shooting, particularly at night. It is, it's incredible. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow, nearly 2 hours here. Oh, wow. And, yeah, still got a few viewers around. I appreciate everybody hanging in. Let's see what we got here. We got records. Not good. Not good. We're not even doing good on wins and losses these days. We gotta bring that back around. 38 games, man. It feels like a lot more. Top medalist savior. We'll have to work on improving this a little bit. If we should just try hard and go for kill death ratio here. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, you live near Hurlburt. Yeah, the 105 and the Beauforts. That's great. Plans to go to Oshkosh? You know, I might be there. Who knows? Let's see here. All right, we're going to go with this one.
Domination.
Can we open this?
Defend the objective.
Yeah, we can. Good.
Shit's gonna get ugly. There's no turning back.
Language.
Taking Able.
A fellow person, certainly don't do that. My streams are
They're taking Baker.
not good enough for any of that sort of thing. Ooh, grenade behind me. Oh, man. Can't believe that guy got me while I was jumping. I was trying to cheese him, and he just shot me right in the head.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Ridiculous, you know. And they've already got a spy plane up. Oof. I got, yeah. I'm getting capped quite a bit here. We need to not keep going that same way. Those other guys were thinking the same thing. Like, we got to mix it up. You can hear they're silenced.
Charlie.
If you fire a non-silenced gun,
Hostile
you show up
recon in the
red on the map
Spies in the
to the
sky.
other guys. You know, they can hear it, so you show up on the map. But if you shoot a silenced weapon, it doesn't show up at all.
Enemy's got a glide bomb incoming.
Uh-oh. Perfect. Quick reload, no big deal. They just got us stuck. See, now a savvy team will not come and capture A, because they know that we're stuck spawning on one half of the map where we can't escape. And so they'll just sit and hold their 2 points and let us hold our 1. And, you know, they'd just be content with that.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
I hear the dogs. Once again, I'm not clear if they're ours. I would imagine that they are not, frankly. It's a bad woof. Ooh.
Enemy has bombers on the way.
See ya, Omo. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Oof. You know what? Well, no. That would be a bad decision here. Let's just go with overkill. I do not want any appearance that I don't have enough stopping power. Do you see that? Man. They cap you quick. Once again, we had two people go into that building, and I took for granted that they were going to clear the building. Fellow person, absolutely get some sleep. Get some sleep. Streams will be uploaded elsewhere. Over to the channel. Man.
Losing objective able.
Rice, advice for 30 hours?
Enemy controls it all. Take that ground. Got an enemy glide
You know,
the round is nearly done.
I would just talk with your instructor, of course, but kind of practice and like get used to doing things abnormally. Like you're learning just, you know, how to fly right now, and that's absolutely important. But, you know, doing landings with no flaps, or gosh, do I have any kills? I've got 4 kills this. I've probably got 15 deaths, something like that. But kind of jeez, goodness gracious. You know, chat with your instructor about getting comfortable doing things that are atypical, as much as you can. Because at this point, you could land a plane in a pinch, and hopefully you'll go get your instrument rating, because it is important. But just the more that you can understand like how the plane reacts in not standard conditions, the more that you'll understand about flying. It's one of the ways that I can do like ridiculous stuff in Flight Simulator, and yes, of course, it's Flight Simulator and it's not realistic, but you know, I understand how the physics work practically.
Enemy's got a death machine coming in.
And so that changes things. Ooh, boy. This thing is loud. Made right by me. Oh, dead wolf, sad. I think I got a wall kill right there. You don't know if you'll go full commercial. Part 135, yeah, definitely get your instrument. And if you know, feel like you're getting serious about flying or something, you know, get your flight instructors so you can build hours. And so you can see, you know, it's a good experience for seeing how other people fly. You know, that dealing with abnormal experiences and that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, it's a big deal. being able to know how how to handle when things aren't exactly what you were expecting or what you were hoping for, frankly. Weird stuff happens sometimes.
Baker is overrun.
Well, I know they're right out there. I should have moved it. Looks like we have our own.
Recon airborne. Hostile.
We have our own other jammer already out there. Oof, good for that person. Yeah, pulling to idle to see about safe landings, absolutely. But a safe landing with a stuck elevator, you know. Uh-oh. Then what are you gonna do? Yeah, it's interesting. Working on building an ultralight to carry a gym.
Taking Baker.
Ah. I'm a very big person. I'm not heavy. I'm just very, very tall. And I do not fit into most small airplanes.
Enemy glide bomb incoming.
Uh-oh. Yep, there were too many of us around for that. So yeah, finding a plane that you'll fit in. I totally get it, Jim. Totally get it.
Coming in.
No, well, I'm 6'6", potato. Yeah. I'm too tall to fit into most cars, let alone like a Cessna 150 Aerobat or anything like that, which is the plane that I always fly in Flight Simulator.
Round's almost over. Say goodnight.
Wow. Look at the effect of those bombs like that. That's ridiculous. Jim, I mean, even without a private ticket, there are still sport licenses. I think they call it a license, or maybe it's an endorsement or something. But basically, you can still fly, but you can't carry more than one passenger. I think it is. And you fly like a smaller type of aircraft. So.
Don't just let 'em take
Oh goodness, this was a mess. Yeah, sport, and it limits. I think you can only fly within 60 miles of your like home airfield, basically, something like that. I don't recall. Oof, man. Boy, those guys are just speedy. You know, my gameplay compared to the people who, you know, have a 3-to-1 kill-death ratio or whatever is just their speed. You know, they're blitzing around corners. Their reactions are a heck of a lot faster. Shrek is love. Oh, team runner-up. That's nice. Bam. There we go. I'll vote for the runner-up as the MVP. How bad was this? Oh, you know what? Not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad as I thought it would be. What do the other team have here? 41 and 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, they rocked us. They rocked us. Battle Pass tier. Good. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end it there tonight. I got some other topics I got to work on here and hopefully do another stream sometime this weekend. I don't know if I'll do Tower 3D Pro or maybe Enlisted or what. I don't know. We'll have to see. But appreciate everybody sticking around here. Lots of fun. I really do enjoy Call of Duty Vanguard. I know not a lot of people do, and it's kind of getting panned a little bit, particularly its story mode by critics and whatnot, but I had a good time. Absolutely. Gibby, good to see you. Have a good one. Airplane, yeah, you as well. Have a great weekend. Rice Potato, yeah, likewise. Glad you could catch a stream. But I do appreciate everybody being around. And of course, thanks for watching.